Anything more than the truth would be too much. You've got to love what's lovable, and hate what's hateable. It takes brains to see the difference. Every poem is a momentary stay against the confusion of the world. Most of the change we think we see in life is due to truths being in and out of favor. We live by, we die by. A poem begins in delight and ends in wisdom. A poet never takes notes. You never take notes in a love affair. No tears in the writer, no tears in the reader, no surprise in the writer, no surprise in the reader. To be a poet is a condition, not a profession. Poetry is a way of taking life by the throat. A successful lawsuit is the one worn by a policeman. A person will sometimes devote all his life to the development of one part of his body, the wishbone. Education doesn't change life much, it just lifts trouble to a higher plane of regard. Never be bullied into silence. Never allow yourself to be made a victim. Accept no one's definition of your life, define yourself. If we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane. I am not a teacher, but an awakener. Don't ever take a fence down until you know why it was put up. Dancing is a vertical expression of a horizontal desire. A jury consists of 12 persons chosen to decide who has the better lawyer. Unless you are educated in metaphor, you are not safe to be let loose in the world. I believe in teaching, but I don't believe in going to school. By faithfully working 8 hours a day, you may eventually get to be boss and work 12 hours a day. You're always believing ahead of your evidence. What was the evidence I could write a poem? I just believed it. The most creative thing in us is to believe in a thing. I am a writer of books in retrospect. I talk in order to understand. I teach in order to learn. Good fences make good neighbors. Come over the hills and far with me and be my love in the rain. Anything more than the truth would be too much. In 3 words I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Home is the place where, when you have to go there, they have to take you in. Poetry is when an emotion has found its thought, and the thought has found words. Freedom lies in being bold. Education is the ability to listen to almost anything without losing your temper or your self-confidence. The best way out is always through. Half the world is composed of people who have something to say and can't, and the other half who have nothing to say and keep on saying it. Love is an irresistible desire to be irresistibly desired. Happiness makes up in height for what it lacks in length. A mother takes 20 years to make a man of her boy, and another woman makes a fool of him in 20 minutes. The brain is a wonderful organ. It starts working the moment you get up in the morning, and does not stop until you get into the office. A diplomat is a man who always remembers a woman's birthday but never remembers her age. I have never started a poem yet whose end I knew. Writing a poem is discovering. There are two kinds of teachers, the kind that fill you with so much quail shot that you can't move, and the kind that just gives you a little prod behind and you jump to the skies. A bank is a place where they lend you an umbrella in fair weather, and ask for it back when it begins to rain. Education is hanging around until you've caught on. It's a funny thing that when a man hasn't anything on earth to worry about, he goes off and gets married. A poem begins in delight and ends in wisdom. The reason why worry kills more people than work is that more people worry than work. The next video is amazing, must watch. Click any of this.